Hi, I'm Sandy Hutchins from the Leesburg Public Library.
And I'm Hannah Williams from the Leesburg Public Library.
And we're here today to talk about some of the wonderful events that are coming up. We're also going to do some Halloween crafts and a Halloween story. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Awesome. I love Halloween.
Great time of year. Yes, that's why we're in costume. We don't normally dress like this.
No.
Or maybe we do. You come to the library and you can find out. First, we're going to start off and talk about some of the great events coming up.
So what are some events that you are going to do at the library today? Anything fun?
Well, we have an event coming up called Trash to Fashion.
Okay.
It's going to be on Saturday, October 20th at 11 a.m. This is the third year that Lake County has had a Trash to Fashion event.
Oh, wow.
But it's the first time that we're doing it at Leesburg Library because it moves
great.
around.
Yeah.
We're very excited to host this event this year. It should be a lot of fun.
So it's not a new event. It's been going on for a while now.
Yeah, it's gone on 2 years before now, but it's been at other libraries in the county. And so this year it's our turn to host it. It should be a lot of fun. It's for tweens and teens.
Okay.
So there's two different age groups where they compete. And so what participants do is they have to make clothing out of recycled items. So
Okay.
like they make outfits out of newspapers or soda cans
Oh, wow, very
or that
creative.
sort of things.
Yeah.
I've seen some amazing outfits online. That's a great way to find research if you do want to participate in something like this, because there's newspaper dresses. There's people who make chainmail out of soda tabs off the cans of
that's
soda.
crazy.
I can't imagine how much time it would take, but if you're creative, it can look really good, especially with Halloween coming up.
You make your own costume.
But there's two age groups that compete. The first is the tweens, and that would be 8 to 12-year-olds. And the
Okay.
second would be the teenagers, 13 to 19. And so the judges judge the age groups in the fashion show to decide who wins.
Oh, that is very cool. So they walk down a runway and everything, I would
Oh,
assume?
yeah. They walk down a runway. It's a whole fashion show. The applications, the participants apply first. You have to apply by October 5th. But then the fashion show itself is on the 20th. They win prizes. The Friends of the Library have very generously donated the prizes this year. The grand prize in each age group is a $100 gift card to Target.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Kids will love that.
With second prize being a $50 gift certificate and third prize being $25. I believe there's also going to be a few other random giveaways that they're going to give away as prizes as well. It should be so much fun. And also it's something that even if you're not participating, it'd be a lot of fun to watch. They get judges from local businesses.
Oh, wow.
And there'll be an MC to host the event, that sort of thing. So it's very entertaining.
So anybody can come to this event?
Yes, anyone can come to the event. It is on Saturday, October 20th, and it's at 11 a.m., and it's called Trash to Fashion. If anyone wants more information, they can check out the Lake County website for the Lake County Public Library System. There's pictures on there from like last year's event,
Oh, I'll
and
have to
previous
see
years,
those,
and so
yes.
it's a lot of fun. We have so many great events in October.
That'll be great. I'm definitely going to have to come watch that.
Speaking of great events,
Yes.
we have quite a few events for Halloween for lots of different age groups. We have ones for
Okay.
little kids and tweens, teens,
Very
even our
nice.
crafty kids. So how about we go to a clip that we have of our Halloween night story?
I think we should play it.
Okay, let's watch that.
Welcome to today's story time. Today we are going to read Halloween Night. Halloween Night. 'Twas Halloween night, and all through the house every creature was stirring, including the mouse. The walls were aflutter with little brown bats, while hordes of black spiders crept out of the cracks. By the fire in the kitchen, the witch stirred her brew. To make it more smelly, she threw in a shoe. Stiff-legged zombies awoke from the dead as moth-eaten mummies arose from their beds. The pumpkins all grinned with ghoulish delight as little green creepers made treats for the night. Into each party bag they dropped 4 crunchy legs and a handful of grub and 8 rotten eggs. The ghost in the parlor played softly off-key as a brew of banshees served moldy green tea. Oregon Olaf set up the buffet with freshly picked bugs in the soup of the day. When up on the gable the ravens appeared, ready to cry when the tricksters drew near. Then just as the moon shed light on the path, the witch and her ravens heard somebody laugh. And like tiny moths drew in the flame, the tricksters appeared at the end of the lane. A witch, a toad, a ghost, and a bat, a vampire, a mummy, a yellow-eyed cat, a fairy, a ghoul, and a plump little rat. Quick, cried the witch, they're coming this way. Take the pot off the fire, unveil the buffet. Then, laughter and giggles, the children came, their feet treading lightly over the lane, all silly and giddy and looking for sweets. All together they shouted, trick or treat! Okay. Come in, said the witch, please be our guest. Come to our party, we've put on our best. In her parlor, the children all peeked, eager to see Halloween treats. But what they saw on that shadowy night made each little trickster shiver with fright. Mummies and harpies and creepy green things, fishtails and stink bugs and dragonfly wings, newts and toads and lizards and mice, flies in the soup and crickets on ice, a ghost in the parlor and bats in the den. The witch's pet monster was outside of its pen, and Org and Olaf and all of their friends. From the 10 little tricksters came 10 little streaks, and all as they ran away down the cobblestone street, dropping their bags and spilling their treats. Eek! Ah! Ooh! Yipe! So Org and Olaf and all of the rest enjoyed Halloween night without any guest. They each took home some leftover legs, some grubs, some bugs, some lizards and eggs, and all agreed on that night as they left that this was the very best Halloween yet. Thank you.
That was a great story.
Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Hannah, for your wonderful Halloween night story time.
You're welcome.
If people want to see more of Halloween story time, they should come to our story time event that we're doing.
Yes, we are going to do a trick-or-treat story time on October 25th. And we're going to do our normal story time thing like we do. We're going to do the story and a craft, except we're going to take all the kids and we're going to take them trick-or-treating around the library.
That is going to be so cute.
Yes, so they can see everything at the library.
That is wonderful. And speaking of Halloween crafts,
Yes.
I have quite a few here that I can show you guys how to make. We have a pumpkin with a spider.
Oh, that is so cute.
We also have a fancy skull.
Oh, very nice.
Yes. And the first one I'm going to show you guys how to make is this Halloween wreath.
I love that.
And all of these are based from items that we got at the dollar store.
Oh, so nice and cheap.
Yes, nice and cheap. So to make the Halloween wreath, the first thing that you have to have is a wreath. And again, got them at the Dollar Tree at the mall. So here's a wreath for you. And here's a wreath for you. And then to cover the wreath, to cover the wicker part, we used black tulle. You can get this at any fabric store. We actually have ours because someone donated it to the library.
Okay.
We get lots of items from donations. We love donations for craft items.
Yes.
We use so many things that people give us. Buttons, newspapers, like pretty much anything people can come up with, we can come up with a way to use it. So with the tulle, what you do is you just want to cut off a big chunk of it, a couple feet, I would say. It tears really easily. So I will give you a big chunk of tulle.
Okay.
And then I will cut off another big piece. And what you do is you want to cover your wicker wreath with the tulle. This way you cover up the parts of it underneath. Here. Why don't you ladies cut off your price tags first?
Yeah. Don't want people knowing we only paid $1.
Yeah, exactly. You don't want it, even though it's from the dollar store, you don't want it to look like it's from the dollar store.
Exactly.
Okay. And what you do is you want to cover with the tulle. So the way I did it is I just wrapped it around. So you just go like this and wrap around, and you just keep going. And if you don't have enough, just cut off some more and keep wrapping, and it's fine.
very easy.
When I got to the end, I just tied it. And I hid the tie, or I put the decorations on later with the bow. So that's when nobody can see it. So I'm going to give these to you so you girls can wrap that. And while you're working on that, last year, were you with the library for Halloween?
I was not.
I didn't think so, because you haven't been here with us a whole year.
No.
So you missed out on a great event. Our Halloween story time last year, We did the story and craft like we always do.
Okay.
The kids came in costume. They were so cute. We had Spider-Man.
Oh my God.
And my daughter came in a monkey costume because she was only like 6 months old then. And the kids came in so many adorable costumes. We had Dora and all sorts of Disney characters and animals and that sort of thing.
I'm excited
And
now.
the kids parade through the library in costume.
Okay.
The librarians love it. Like everybody
yes.
looks forward to it. All the librarians, even the people who work back in the back end processing, everyone wants to come out and see it. Quite a few of the librarians dress up as well. So that's kind of fun to see some of the people that you know dressed up in costume. The kids get to trick or treat around the library. They go through all around the first floor. They even get to go into the back where normally the patrons don't get to see that area.
Oh, so that's a nice little change.
Yeah, they get to see that. It's a nice tour of the library for the kids. And at each desk for each librarian, each station that they stop at, they get a treat. We do give out candy because I know some parents, you know, iffy about the candy. But we also give out other things too. Last year we gave out Halloween pencils and stickers and fun things like that. So there's a nice variety of items that are given out at it. And they even go to the bookstore and the cafe and they get a little treat everywhere they go. It's so much fun. The kids have a great time with it. So we definitely encourage everyone to come.
Yes.
And this year, again, it's on that Thursday before Halloween. So it's on October 25th. Starts at 10:30 in the morning, and that's with the story and the craft first.
Yes.
But yeah, it was so cute last year. The kids are always adorable whenever we do it.
Can't wait to see them in their little costumes.
Yeah, it is. It's so much fun. Haven't decided what my daughter's going to be yet, but I'm sure we'll come up with something.
I think I'm going to dress up myself too.
Oh, yes. We strongly encourage it. A lot of the staff, not everyone, but a lot of staff members dress up. So if people come into the library, oftentimes they'll see when they go to check out books, the ladies at circulation might be dressed up, that sort of thing. It's a lot of fun. We have a lot of Halloween events, though, at the library.
Okay.
Besides the one for the little kids. Okay, how are you doing on that? Awesome. That looks good. Okay, so the way that I did mine at the end was I just snipped a piece. So this way, I could tie it.
Oh, that's easy.
Yeah, really easy.
Very simple.
I just cut it so I could tie it like that, and then you just cut the ends off.
Awesome.
And so,
Are you ready?
Yeah, let me see. Okay, so for you guys watching at home, if you want to try this, you just cut the tool. So the end is split like a Y, and that way you can wrap it around the two pieces and just tie it off. And if you tie it tight and then just cut the ends off, no one will notice that you have a knot there.
It's great because it's cute and very simple.
Exactly. It's very easy to do. So the next step for this is that you decorate it. For the part where you decorate, the best thing to do is probably for people who sew would be to try sewing. However, my sewing skills are not the best. I can hem my pants, that's about it. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna plug in the hot glue gun and get that started heating up, and we're gonna use a hot glue gun. However, you could use other types of glue as well.
Okay.
As I get my extension cord here. But yes, you can use other types of glue as well. At the library, we tend to only have Elmer's glue, which isn't always the best, but with the kids, we have to stick with that sort of thing. So as that heats up though, I'll get you girls started. I have from the dollar store, just little toys, little bugs. We have spider rings and little plastic snakes and all sorts of things like that. So the way that I did when I did my wreath here is I took, these were rings that had skulls on them, and I just cut the ring part off the back because it's plastic, so it cut really easily. So I cut the back off, and then I just glued them on wherever I wanted.
You can't even tell that you cut them.
So it's really easy. Yeah, you can't tell that you cut the back off. So you girls can get started figuring out what you want to put on your wreaths, because there's bugs and there's all sorts of crazy things, and snakes and skeletons and all sorts of things for Halloween.
Oh, those are super cute.
With mine, with the skeleton hanging down, I just tied it on with black yarn.
Okay.
And since I hid it under the bow, you can't even see it, and it looks great.
No, it does look really good.
So, yeah, I think we should make a bunch of them and decorate the library.
That's a good idea. We can stick them everywhere.
Oh yeah, it'd be really cute. And then at Christmas, this would be great for Christmas too, to like make them, take the Halloween stuff off and then just cover them with red and green ribbon, and we'd have great Christmas ones.
It makes good Christmas presents.
Yeah, exactly. It would be very cute. For anyone at home who wants to try to do any of these crafts, most of the items came from the dollar store, the wreaths, the toys, even the Halloween. We have Halloween ribbon from the dollar store. The tulle, of course, was donated to us, but you can get black fabric just about anywhere. I love the scrap fabric section at Joann's. It's a great way to get items for the library cheap.
Yes.
But for anyone who does like Halloween crafts, we have a Crafty Kids program every Thursday at 4:30 at the library. It's open to all ages. We have kids who come who are 4, and we also have teenagers who come. And a lot of the parents even like doing the crafts usually.
We've had a few older ladies come once or twice to do a couple.
Nice. People love the crafts at Crafty Kids. And yeah, it's every Thursday at 4:30, and it's in the story time room at the back of the library in the children's section. We are going to be doing Halloween crafts on the Thursday, October 25th, the Thursday before Halloween, and that's at 4:30. I don't think we're going to be doing these specific crafts, but we'll definitely have some great Halloween crafts planned. And those, every Thursday, we do something different every time. So we do painting sometimes. We did bubble crafts recently.
Oh, that was very fun, and they blew the bubbles, and they got to make their own bubble wands. The kids loved that.
Yeah, that's a great one that people could even try at home, because with the bubble fluid, you just put food coloring in it, and then you blow the bubbles at the paper, and it makes these amazing designs with the circles and the bubbles where they pop on the paper, and it's very cool in different colors.
We also learned if you want to get a little bit messy, if you shove your whole hand in, you can put it on the sidewalk and have colored handprints all through the sidewalk.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes, we learned that one at home.
Kids do love to get messy. Okay then. But yes, so with the wreaths, you pick out what you want for toys, and then you just glue it on top. And then you heat it up with...
I like that.
You can use the hot glue gun if you have one at home. If you don't have a hot glue gun, not everyone does. I do, but I do a lot of crafts. And then you just glue it on. If you use a hot glue gun, you do have to be careful, because I know I have burnt myself a couple times
It does
with
get
the
hot.
hot glue gun. So I'm going to pass the hot glue gun over to you so you can glue on. And then when you're done, we can show everybody at home what you made.
Okay, are you ready? Because I'll hand it to you. I'm not quite ready yet. I'm not sure what.
And then we have Halloween ribbon.
Maybe.
That we got at the dollar store as well. And so when I did mine, I glued everything on, and then I cut my ribbon and I made a bow.
Oh.
And that was how I hid the stuff that was inside.
Got it?
So if you want, there's Halloween ribbon as well that you can use.
That is cute.
And while you guys work on that, I'm gonna get started on the next craft and show people at home what we did.
Okay.
Okay? Okay. So we also have this pumpkin here.
Oh, that's very nice.
Isn't it? Let me adjust so I can see. Okay. This is a foam pumpkin that we bought for $1. And then we've decorated it with beads and various other items to decorate it and make an adorable little spider sitting on top.
It's very cute.
I'll show you guys what we used on our pumpkins. So this is a pumpkin as we bought it.
Okay.
And then on top, we have all sorts of various items that we have. Again, donations. We love donations. I have lots of buttons.
Oh, wow, yeah.
We have buttons and sequins and all sorts of things that people have donated to us. We also have beads that we've used. Lots of beads. Because the beads you can put on to decorate the pumpkin with. And in order to put the beads on so they stay, I just use straight pins. Like the kind you would use when, for sewing and stuff. That sort of thing.
Plus, those are very inexpensive.
Yeah, you can buy like 300 of them for $1 or $2 at Walmart.
Yeah.
So, very inexpensive. So, the first thing that you're going to do is take your pumpkin and figure out what kind of design you want to make. I made a spider, but again, you could make just about anything. I mean, you could cover it with something. I've seen this done with thumbtacks before. You get the thumbtacks that just have like the silver circles at the top, and you just cover it with it, and then you'd have like a metallic pumpkin.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I saw it online. You can see everything on Pinterest.
You could do the candy corn one.
Yes.
That'd be awesome.
So with this, you're going to take your button or your bead or whatever you want.
Ooh.
And then you take your pin, and I have the ones with the balls at the top because otherwise they kind of fall through the holes sometimes on the beads. So, and then you just put it in on your pumpkin wherever you would like.
Oh, that's easy.
Really simple to do. Obviously, if you're working with children, you want to make sure they're careful to not stick themselves with the pins when they stick it into the foam. But that's the great thing about the foam pumpkins is in Florida, it gets so hot that the real pumpkins,
Yeah, they just
go bad so fast. You carve a pumpkin, and then a few days later, it's already starting to go bad. And so that's why it's really great to use these foam ones. You can do so much with them. But speaking of the library, since we were talking earlier about our great programs, we have a few other Halloween programs.
Yes, we have the tween program, and this time we are going to do a Halloween party. So before we did a minute to win it thing, and so we're going to add the minute to win it to our Halloween party. And last time they had to stack cookies on top of their heads and try to get into their mouth without touching it, only using their face. So we're going to try.
That sounds quite messy.
It was very funny. We're going to try events like that again, and we're probably going to eat some candy and watch a few movies.
Nice. And what age group is that for?
That is for 8 to 12.
Oh, that sounds like a lot of fun. 8 to 12-year-olds. And that's what day when is that?
That is every Tuesday at 5 p.m.
Every Tuesday at 5 p.m. And the Halloween one will be the day before Halloween.
Yes.
Okay. That sounds like a lot of fun. So we have great programs. Our other event, Halloween, the last Halloween event would be the one that I do with the teenagers. Okay. We have a Halloween party every year. There's always a costume contest.
Oh, that would be very fun.
Costume contests a lot. Okay. And with the costume contests, we usually have some sort of prize. It's usually something small like candy. Last year we even had ribbons for best prize, for best costume, most original, funniest, scariest, that sort of thing. Okay. We also usually have snacks, and there's usually some Halloween crafts, and the kids hang out, and we show movies. Nice. Last year's Halloween movie, we showed Killer Clowns from Outer Space. The teenagers really enjoyed that one in all of its killer clowns and
I'm sure they did.
Attacking popcorn, and it was really funny. This year we're going to watch Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, which is a classic.
Yes.
We don't show rated R movies at the library, so all the movies are going to be appropriate for teenagers.
Good.
So, but it is for teenagers only, the event. So you have to be at least 13 to get in. But it's for 13 to 18-year-olds. Costumes are strongly encouraged, and that event is going to be on Halloween itself because teen events are always on Wednesdays. So it's going to be on Halloween at 4 p.m.
So it's perfect for the kids who think they're too old to trick or treat.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. When you get to the awkward age where you're too old to trick or treat, but you don't have a car and can't really go anywhere else, come to the library.
Yes.
4 p.m. It'll go from 4 to 6 o'clock on Halloween. And so wear a costume and maybe win something, and it's a lot of fun.
Who is going to judge your Halloween costume contest?
We get librarians to judge, but we get the librarians who don't work in the children's department. This way it's fair. Because, you know, we don't want you and I, because we work with these kids so much, we know them. So we get the librarians who don't know the kids. That way they can be impartial.
Very good.
So it's a lot of fun. So we have all these great Halloween events. So we have the trick-or-treating story time, and we have the crafts, and we have tweens and teens, and so there's lots of great events coming up, plus the Trash to Fashion that we discussed earlier.
A lot of stuff.
So yeah, Halloween is a great time at the library, but all these events, we have weekly events every week for the kids, so you don't have to wait till Halloween to come in. And we have calendars available at the youth department or on our website, lists our events as well.
Okay.
So people have a lot of options to find out when their kids can come to the library to do lots of fun stuff.
Now I have a question for you. Are you only going to wear a Halloween costume on Halloween night, or are you going to wear some throughout the month?
No, I will be wearing a costume probably every day in October.
Wow, I'm going to have to.
Last year, I dressed up for the 2 weeks leading up to Halloween.
Okay.
But this year, I've had a few people ask, and so I think I'm going to dress up every day for every working day for the month of October. So if anyone wants to see any of the costumes, they should come into the library and stop by the I'm always in the children's desk or the teen room, and they can stop by and see what costumes I come up with every day.
We might have to see if some of the other librarians can get on that.
That would be great if we could get.
Yes.
I highly encourage costumes. So it should be a lot of fun. And so you guys see at home, I've been working on our pumpkin here, covering this one with
Very
gold
nice.
sequins. So yeah, you can do so much with these. With the pumpkins, we've also got the plastic skull,
Yes.
also $1. And the plastic skull, all I did was glue gemstones to it because we had these at the library laying
Yeah.
around, you know, just for crafts. And so you can do so much with these. The only thing is with the plastic, you have to be careful, like
Yeah.
with painting it and stuff like that. Because I would love to do one of these with like silver glitter, spray paint, that sort of thing. It would look awesome. But with plastic, it doesn't always want to stay. You got to make sure you get the right supplies for the job. Get the spray paint that works for plastic. But yeah, so I guess that's about all we have.
Yes.
Let me see your wreath. Oh, that is coming along very nicely. That is cute. I like it. Spiders and snakes and very Halloween-y. So if anyone at home tries any of these crafts, again, I would love to see it. Take a picture and post it on the library Facebook page. Just go to Leesburg Public Library on Facebook. And please post a picture because I would love to see what you make. And I think we're done for the day. Thank you, Hannah, for joining me. And thank you, Yasmin, one of our wonderful teen volunteers. So have a great Halloween.